Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Before I start, if you like content on my channel, please like and subscribe. It's a small thing to do, but honestly helps the channel out no end. Plus, in the top corner, I will leave a link to the channel's Facebook page. Now, on that page, you get to see some of the watch services I'm doing, also the horology stuff I'm doing on my course at university. So anyway, let's talk about this watch. I think it is gorgeous. There's simply no other way of stating it. It is a truly elegant, lovely looking timepiece from Longines. Basically, this is one of their Master Collection range, and I've already reviewed the grey version, I believe, of this watch. When I say grey, it had the numerals which have been kind of carved out of the dial, and it was stunning. And I think this watch is simply stunning too. But this one, I say, has these applied markers on there, and it looks amazing. But before I get too far into the review, I've got to say a massive thank you to Ryan and the team over at Francis and Gay of Commentary for allowing me to review this watch. So much stock. If you go there, honestly, you'll be amazed at the watches they've got. If you're a bit too far, far afield to pop into the Coventry branch, then check out their website, as I'll leave a link in the description below. So anyway, let's talk sizes. This is a 40mm case size. It does look bigger because it's simply all dial, but it's only 40mm. The thickness of the watch is, I was reading it at 9.5mm. The lug to lug on this is 46.5, and the strap size is 21mm. Now, the dial is simply beautiful. I really, really like the dial on this. I loved these applied Roman numerals they have going on around there. It just looks superb. The blue against the sunburst silver dial really looks good. You can see how they've been applied there. They've got depth to them, and that adds a little bit more to the dial, I think. The hands are done in the same thermal blue treatment, and it just looks superb. Every so often you'll catch the light and they will just shine, and that's what I really like about it. Even down to the polishing they've done on the actual hour markers, it's so nice and satisfying when you see the second hand glide across as you get that reflection coming up off them, and it really does kind of just make you appreciate that dial more and more, I find. I like the fact they've kept the text down to a pure minimal. You just got Longines, their famous wing on there, their motif I should say, and you've got automatic at the bottom, and of course Swiss made down here. It just looks simple, elegant, and so well done. They've even left the minute track all the way out on this angled up rehold or chapter ring, how you wish to call it, going on there. And it just gives, it looks much bigger than it actually is. It is only 40mm, but that dial, it's so bold, it really pops, I think. You do have a 3 o'clock hour marker going on there, which has been framed. And overall, I just think it looks absolutely beautiful. The way the light catches it, yeah, I'm a big fan of this, as you can tell. Now, as we come past that, we have, one thing I should point out, obviously we don't have any lume. So if you're a lume junkie, this watch definitely isn't for you. But let's face it, it's not that type of watch. As you come past that, you can see we have a sapphire crystal, ever so slightly domed. It does have AR coating on there, and it's like everything else on the watch. It just simply disappears. Everything is just done so nicely and so elegantly that it just looks superb. The case itself, we have all just simply polished. All polished, lovely to feel. This will slide so easily under a cuff or blouse, whatever. You're not going to catch it at all. It is simply silky smooth. Now, as we come past on this side, we do have a signed crown. Now, the crown itself isn't a screw down crown because obviously it's not a dive watch. It does have 30 meters of water resistance. Now, that doesn't mean that you can go 30 meters down in a pool. Quite the opposite. In fact, even washing your hands, things like that, I would probably take this watch off. Obviously, you wouldn't want to get water on the leather strap, but 30 meters, even, getting water around the crown, should be okay, but you know, I always think 30 meters, you don't go near any kind of water at all. Now, as we look around the back of here, we have this lovely display case back, allowing you to view their L888 movement. Now, I put this on the time grapher and it did a really good job. I think it was coming around about +2 seconds. It's a 21 joule movement, has 72 hours of power reserve. Part of the reason they can actually get that is they slow the beat rate down. So what I mean by beat rate is how many times your second hand ticks. Now, on a few watches, in say Rolexes, all those kind of things, they beat 8 times per second. If you've got an El Primero movement high beat, they can beat at 10 times. This one beats at an odd, and I do say odd, 7 times. Other brands like Seiko, it goes down and down depending on what you have. So anyway, so by slowing it down a little, you do get a bit more power reserve. I did try and do some like close-ups of this, so you can get to see the decoration and so forth on air. It is quite a nice looking movement, to be fair. The only qualm I've got is when you actually look at the case back, the script they've used to write the Longines Master Collection just looks at odds with the rest of the writing on the back. It looks like an afterthought how they put it on. I'm being super picky, I know, but this is the only thing I can really sort of like say it could be changed. Yeah, if you change that script, I think it would look so much better. So anyway, as we come past that, we have a lovely alligator strap on this. It is available with a bracelet, but it's one of these watches I actually feel it just looks better with, especially with this blue strap. It works so well with that dial. A silver strap can make it look, a silver bracelet can make it look cold overall, I think anyway. So I do prefer the leather strap on this personally. Let me put it on my wrist to get an idea how it looks. Quick wrist check. I am wearing the only watch which is kind of similar to this one, and this is my Picatinny Royale manual. Absolutely beautiful watch. A manual in comparison to the automatic there. 42mm versus 40. Just a beautiful watch, as too is that, obviously. Mr. Bob, what are you wearing there, mate? He has got, it's a Hamilton Jazzmaster. Something a little bit more unusual for a channel. Never featured one in before, but it does look quite interesting. So anyway, I should point out my wrist size 7¼ inches. One thing I would say as well, this watch also comes with a 5-year warranty, which is pretty impressive, really. Not many things you get 5-year warranties on, but there you go. And that is it there on my 7¼ inch wrist. I think the watch is gorgeous. Just look how low slung it sits there. Really nice and low. Strap, everything on there, but you've got the Longines going on there. I think it's beautiful personally. Let me know in the comments below if you like it or not, and any comments, I always try and get back to you. So most importantly, guys, you stay safe out there. Take care. Bye.